There's no crazy rush. What was that abomination disguised as a mic? Mine's a 6-year-old snowball. I know it's not exactly stellar quality. To be fair, as long as you're not like peaking it. Wait. It's on sale at Smith's. I mean, fair. Yeah. And there's things like even microphone arms, like with Connor's snowball, he's been doing pretty well with his snowball. If you're doing the right things, you can save yourself you can save yourself a lot of issues. You can make a snowball sound pretty decent. You just have to do a lot of work. You just have to do a lot of work in order to make it sound better. So now that we've gotten this thing for this dude, he is now going to be Ann Prick.
Looks like you brought back a digi-circuit. Once I install this, my power should increase greatly. Here goes. Am I stronger? Hey you, let's fight. You can have the assault balancer back if you beat me.
So not only does he does he not say he'll give it back to us straight away, but he also has the audacity to attack us. We also don't even have the comparison data for before he attacked us the first time, so we don't know how strong he is. Yeah, RTX voice is interesting. I think RTX voice actually makes your microphone sound... At a high level, I think it sounds worse. For lower level microphones, because there's a lot of signal noise just in general anyway, I don't think it makes it sound... It doesn't sound too much worse. I personally wouldn't use RTX voice because I've gone out of my way to try and remove additional sources of noise from my recording setup. There's still a lot of work to be done. This whole door could be covered in foam and other fun stuff. How about lock that? Okay, that door is closed. And stuff like that. My microphone would suffer from using RTX voice. And I've just gone out of my way to do very, very excessive things that you can actually do for a snowball. Like, if I copied over the plugins that I'm using from Reaper and other stuff, we could probably beef up your microphone to sound a lot better than it currently does without you spending the extra money. But it is what it is. As a man who needs a fan or he'll pass out in the British summer, RTX voice helps tremendously. I can imagine. We have not busted out the fans yet in this house, which is upsetting. The 2035. It's weird to not see people say the 2020. The 2035 is pretty good. I think it's better than the 2020. But if you look at the price there, Jack, one, it's delayed until the 25th of July, so you couldn't get it right now even if you wanted to. The price is 11 quid less than the microphone I recommended over. And that comes with a pop filter and a shock mount and an XLR cable and a very good mic. That microphone costs 11 quid less, but comes with the microphone. But that said, Audio-Technica, they do make good stuff. They do make good stuff. I think the 2020 is overrated, and I would never recommend the 2020 to anyone in the same way I would never recommend a Yeti to anyone. The 2035 is not bad. There are better microphones at its price range, and there's a lot of research you can do. Booth Junkie does some stuff. There's... what's the name of the guy that does it? There's a really funny guy on YouTube that does mic reviews. Podcast Stage. Yeah, Podcast Stage is a very good YouTuber that does a lot of comparison stuffs. So I would definitely just binge a bunch of his videos. You may find a microphone that you like the sound of. Because at the end of the day, everyone has different voices. So it could totally change depending on that. And if you like the sound signature of a certain microphone, that'll be what you're most comfortable with.
It's all Greymon's fault also. He invaded my territory, so I attacked him to punish him. I guess I might have gone too far. Please apologize to Wargreymon for me.
Alright, will do, but first I'm gonna, once again, gate Disc out of here. As long as it's completely above Abominable, I genuinely can't tell the difference. That's fair. I have pretty sharp ears, and it helps that I have audio equipment to match it. I use studio monitoring headphones just because I can. And it helps with a lot. It helps with a lot. So I'm probably the most likely person to bitch about someone's audio, like straight up, just like I am the person who's gonna be like, this needs EQing. But for a lot of people, you can sound pretty nice, and only very, very few people will have problems with stuff. But yeah, like a proper noise gate, some compression, a little bit of compression. And if you learn how to EQ, that's great. If you don't learn how to EQ, just those first two can still do a world of difference to even a lower quality microphone. Let's go and buy ourselves... Oh wait, no, we haven't finished the quest yet. We need to actually go talk to Wargreymon so he can give us our money. But yeah, I mean, when you're closer to being like able to drop the cash on a microphone, like come back to me. There might be new microphones out at the time that don't exist right now that are I would recommend over the ones that exist currently.
Hey Eli, you got back my assault balancer. Thank you. I invaded Marine Devimon's territory, so it was my fault now? Now get your reward at the Shine Center. I'll go and apologize to Marine Devimon later.
Look at them, both being humble and apologizing to each other. Let's not go this way, that's a dead end. Yo, Mono has found something. You did it. It's 500 bits. Thank you for the cash. Speaking of cash, let us receive some cash from the Union. 130 Tamer points, 8680 reward bits, experience ring beta. So let's switch that out. How are we doing? 3 levels off of Digivolution. It was either 5 or 8 levels off of DNA Digivolution. And these guys are still a long way off because we need Holy Type, and we're not anywhere close to that. Nothing for the dragons today. The dragons really have been chilling. They've not been having problems. The macro battle tourney. This is going to be a pain because this is also in the macro sea, which means no more useful experience points, just more fish goodness. We need to talk to a Digimon in somewhere, and he's right there.
Hey man, help me out. Take my place in the tournament. It's called the Macro Battle, held in Macro Sea. It starts today. Please go there now.
This man straight up said, can you ring for me in bracket? Also, I'm late. So we're going to ring for a Digimon and feel the niche has made their presence known with the host of 10. He has arrived with 10 beautiful waifus. Chaos has arrived. Welcome to the chat, everyone. Much appreciated for the host. Oh, wait, I've got my cash now, so... now that I have my cash, I can go... Stupid! It's nice to see you all here. Yes, it is nice to have you all. How was your stream, Cameron? You were playing Persona 5 today, weren't you? And now we need farm. Remodel the farm island. And we're remodeling Kendirk to have the desert panel, as that will give us 160 XP for beast and... No, wait. It was night jungle. Because... Wait, night jungle again? We already have a night jungle. No, it was night desert. There we go. That gives us 160 beast and 160 dark EXP. So now that we have that, we'll be able to get the BGM board as well after, but we'll figure out what BGM we want after that. First, it's important that we get the expansion, so that way we can shift around what we were doing before. Okay. So, to the Digifarm. Not set of goods. Terrain board settings. Night desert has been applied. So now let's take a look around. This is the night desert. Very, very cool. This is where our Digimon will be chilling for now. Kendirk Isle. I won't change the BGM just yet, but now that we have a terrain board set, we can change it so we can increase its memory usage. Increasing the memory usage will allow us to have better equipment. No one watching the EA showcase? To be honest, Jack, until you said that there was an EA showcase, I didn't know that it was happening. Ooh. Can't be doing that memory expansion. Can't afford it just yet. I would say I could watch the EA showcase. However, it's EA. It's EA. What are they going to announce? Another SSX game? That'd be sick. Everything else would be like full-on Resident Sleeper. Has Cameron's raid like fully come through? I feel like I would usually expect Cameron to have said something after doing the raid. Usually he does. Maybe he had to shoot straight off. But, well. If you're here, Cameron, much appreciated for the raid, and if you had to shoot off, no worries. Let us see what we are up to. So we need to actually... Oh, okay, wait, no, this has the fruit tree. You didn't mention anything Yakuza related? Clearly. That was my misplay there. Cameron being abducted by the Yakuza, you know, it's possible. Yeah, shoot off as well. Hope you had a great night, my guy. Thank you very much for stopping by, Dover. Much appreciated as always. Hope you had fun, and I will take care of the young gun bunny. As time goes on, we'll help him digivolve to his max potential. Turn him into a big old mecha chief. But yeah, you take it easy. I'll see you in another one. So I actually want to remove this. What's being used here? It's a tiny field, alright. I want to remove the tiny field. And put the fruit tree. I should have taken the auto puncher with me. Alright, so that is maxed out now. We have an auto puncher for defense. Lurking watching EA thing will report back. Alright, let me know if there's anything remotely interesting. And then this one is 8 and 8, so that one's fine. And this one has 8 and 4. It'll be interesting to see how well fed everyone is. It's saying we're still looking at 120%, so that's looking good. And Digivolution wise, we're still a means off. So it's time for us to go ring. It's time for us to go ring in bracket. Do not condone this in real life or anything else. Do not ring in brackets. Do not make emergency subs on the day. Alert your TOs to your surroundings, and also don't just be late. Don't just be late for your TOs. You should get DQ'd if you're late. But we're gonna go to the macro C, and we are going to enter this bracket of Equation Digimon. I believe we're heading this way to get started. The problem with this mission is that it requires you to walk around a bunch in order to find stuff, which sounds silly out of context, but it is a genuine pain in the ass because you have to remember the positions of all the Digimon and just go get them. I believe it's also in order. But Marine Devimon's level 47, that's some good XP. It's a shame though that it is obviously species XP for a species we don't care about. Also, Marine Devimon, like, he needs to eat. Like, seriously, he's struggling. Boy is thin. Man needs his munchies. Alright, so Rise Greymon is going to Digivolve at the end. Rise Greymon's going to Digivolve at the end of this fight. So we should go all in on his EXP use, or on his MP usage. I mean, I guess that's to be expected considering it did crit and that is one of the weaker Digimon that was around. Because I said I'm going to be spending MP like crazy, I am going to go for Tri Revolver and it's going to kill. Even though I probably usually would have gone for something like, probably would have gone for Burst Tackle in that situation usually. So everyone getting their unique attacks off. So yeah, we need to get to the machine that was being stood in, that we could see in one of the areas from... Actually, let's see how much damage Gatling Punch does. We need to get to the machine silo looking area to go talk to the TO. And once we've spoken to the TO, we can enter in Bijamon's place for the tournament. You can see it right there. Just got to go talk to that lovely lad. If we boost tackle a Biedramon, then Kari should be able to Gatling Punch both of these, take out Syakomon, and be able to take down a Biedramon. Okay, he's a bit too tanky for that, and we didn't do enough damage with boost tackle. I forget what Dark Counter does. I believe it does damage if it lives. So all we got to do is kill it, and the counter effect will not go off. But that is something to watch out for. The dark counter could actually be kind of annoying. Alright, looks like we're going up. One Dragomon. Easy to take care of. Yeah, I'm just going to assume Cameron's raid didn't fully work. I know Irish Fox arrived and much appreciated, but it is definitely weird. It definitely was a weird interaction. I'm used to Cameron's chat usually being quite active when a raid happens. Wonder if Twitch is acting up. Alright, so I've gone this direction twice and somehow have not found it. That is a big old boy. It is a Whammon. Love me some Waymon. He's probably way too tanky for that, so I'm just going to normal mob him. Are you walking underwater? I guess so. We are capable of walking and breathing underwater, I guess, because... I don't know, actually. The water's been kind of dangerous in the Digimon series, so I'm not actually sure how we're getting away with just neglecting the necessity to breathe. Yeah, okay, so I guess we just have to go right at the starting platform. It's a Divermon. You think you could go the rest of the game with no more leveling at all? Well, all I can say is yikes. Not including post-game. Yeah, I would hope so. I would be kind of genuinely concerned if you managed to invalidate post-game's grind as well. See, I'm just chilling playing the game. You know, I've grinded a little bit of stuff, but I guess that can happen with RPGs. They are prone to grind explosions. I'm chilling too, grinding while doing other stuff, that's fair. You just like breaking games? I mean, RPGs, they are definitely breakable games. Very much breakable games. I'm gonna throw this on the side that has Colamon because Colamon is more of a problem. Final Fantasy X, very, very true. Well, I look forward, possibly, Connor, to you finding ways to min-max and break open Project Nexus when it begins testing. We'll be rolling out testing in tiers, but during one of those tiers it'll be interesting to see if you can find interesting ways to exploit the game's mechanics as a veteran of Yu-Gi-Oh! Juice Boy learning a new move. Alright, not a crazy amount of action there. I see. So, is that still just from Digivolve generation and stuff, or are you still using DNA Digivolution and it's working for whatever reason? Because DNA was not working for me. Babu Yoda and Sims. Why would anyone want that? But yeah, that's quite impressive. I'm sure your game's playtime is absurdly high as a result. Thanks to turbo mode, it thinks I'm nearing 40 hours. Well, I guess that will at least be indicative when we compare save files at like endgame or stuff like that. I think I think that will be hugely indicative. I mean, as long as you're like de-digivolving them in time for the stream, that's not so bad. I mean, their stat pool isn't going to change and they're going to be obnoxious as hell, but at least the forms aren't being spoiled. And there'll be some form of on-screen progress. Yeah, I'm hoping that we can get a DNA Digivolution by the end of the stream. But it's not looking crazy likely. I'm just going to spend the MP because Dragomon does dark type damage and I don't want to really deal with that. I'll see how far I get with them because obviously 35 is just do it instantly and that would be great and all, but I need progress. I feel like I'm heading in the right direction, but somehow it feels like I'm not. Like, realistically, I definitely should be heading in the right direction. There's something about this damn sea that just makes me feel like I'm doing something wrong. And after this mission, I'll do my silver rank tamer upgrade. Yep, somehow I'm doing something wrong. Nice. I mean, that actually does decent damage, all things considered. Alright, can we beat a single Divamon with a top mash? We can, as long as not all the hits miss. We can just beat that with a top mash, that's good to know. We'll go this way, I guess. That's a way to teleport out. Exactly, yeah. Marine Angemon! So as you can see, 1% is all we get from Marine Angemon because they are mega level. And I don't know if I can actually fight these. Ah, no, I'm probably fine. Oh. 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 We're gonna try. Ooh. This isn't great. I'll be perfectly honest. Oh, okay, a stun, that's useful. I'm gonna spend the cash. I'm probably gonna heal after this fight. Don't do that. Nah, it's really annoying. Alright, there goes water resist down. Oh, for goodness sake. Okay, so note to self, definitely don't fight 3 mega level Digimon. Alright, that's huge. That's huge, actually. Alright, this is gonna hit 3 people. Woof. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give him max HP, assume Rise will die, and then go for the double revive. Alright. That's really not good. I was not expecting it to go for that. And they're also separate, so this doesn't work. Yeah, this doesn't work as well as I was hoping. Ooh, she doesn't even get to go first. And the AI on this one is really good. Alright, he's faster, so... Now we bring back Kari. And hope that Kari's turn is relatively soon. Because she should be faster than Solar, so she should be up after Marine Angemon. And then as long as this doesn't crit... Why is it critting, for God's sake? Alright, so yeah, we're definitely not going to be fighting multiple Marine Angemon next time. That stun is huge. To be honest, I'm probably just going to go for Gurren Joha because, oh, that was super greedy, but I took one down, so it's actually worth it. Alright, this will probably kill Rise, but that's okay. Yeah, it crit. Of course it crit. We'll Starlight Arrow. You might hit the high attack cap. That's definitely a yikes from me. Alright, we'll see how this goes. Ocean Love. Alright, so as long as it doesn't crit either of them, we should be okay. Oh my god. Do we have a oh, we have a 600D, so I guess Kari's gonna have to take an L, which is kind of annoying. And luckily, she's been avoiding some damage. This is actual nonsense. Like, how do I get out of this loop? Yeah, we definitely do not fight Marine Angemon again. We just flee on sight. This is ridiculous. So we start the light resist down in hopes that Kari's gonna be able to put some work in. Oh my days, please stop using this move. Thank you. We begin pile on now. Alright, that hits everyone, but we should all be okay. Water resist down. Rise is gonna die next turn. Marine Angemon, never underestimate the tiny megas. I didn't underestimate him, it's just that 3 of them was far too many to throw at us in one go. This is our first encounter with this Digimon, and they threw 3 mega level Digimon at us. Alright, this is a risk, but I'm gonna spend it all. Next time we run from 3 of those. Jesus. We did learn a new skill though. Rise, what have you learned from that near-death encounter? You have learned some solid moves. So we'll be adding Giga Breath to our arsenal. Get rid of Sharp Fang, and Energy Shot is going to replace Middle Tackle. Or we could get rid of Boost Tackle. No, I don't need to. I'm gonna get rid of boost tackle so that way I can get rid of coverage. Because the way I see it, these are both 3 space moves, but middle tackle will at least give me coverage for Digimon that are weak to Earth, even though I'm not gonna use this move. Ever. I can just mash Dramon Claw now as my lowest MP move. So I'm gonna abandon Sharp Fang and boost tackle and reorganize my moves. That was a weighty slog. It was a very, very weighty slog. It took a while, but we got there. And everyone does have their equipment on, right? Like, I'm not tripping. Yeah, that was rough. But everyone did level up, so at least no healing items need to be spent. That was just to get to the start of the mission. We're not even in the right place. We're not even in the right place. Oh, there's the macro key. What have we got? Just a Divamon? We can mash through that with our top foot. From sitting in the farm, Metal Tyrannomon is nearly ready to make a third Mega. Well, when you consider that you've been effectively in the game for 40 hours and a lot of time has passed whilst he's there. Pheromon evolved literally at the beginning of the stream. He hit level 40 in like right as I finished offline grinding, so he digivolved basically at the beginning, as did the 2 Digimon sitting in the back. Also, I just want to point out that I still haven't gotten to where the TO desk is. If we run into... Oh, you know what? This does look like a darkness area. Yeah, so he is now Flaremon. Yo, Waymon? Waymon's a Chad. We'll fight Waymon. Alright, that's not going to kill unless it crits. Ooh, Tidal Wave, that's going to hit 4. Middling damage. And Ruin is about to hit level 34, which means he'll be 1 away from that coveted percent. I'm just going to assume this gate leads to the TO desk, and it's just extremely elaborate. Even though the quest itself is simple. It's not simple, by the way. We're going to be backtracking all over the gap. Just to start the quest is inconvenient. We are so late to this tournament. If it wasn't for the fact that we have top player privilege, even though this is our first tournament we're entering. How are you for XP? Alright, Giga Breath is just a weaker version of Tri Revolver. So, it might not get much use now, but when we don't have access to Tri Revolver, it may get a lot more use. Let's take Marine Devimon off the field. Yeah, so I'm definitely not going to do plot after this. This mission has taken way longer than I wanted it to. So in the interest of not being super late to just existing, I think I'm going to do that. Does Marine Devimon digivolve into Leviamon in this game? I think I know he digivolves, but I don't know what to. In Digimon World Dusk, it does not digivolve, but if... Yeah, no, it just straight up doesn't digivolve. So, unfortunately not. Appears to be the answer. But you've noticed I've spent 4 hours grinding a magnet mine on Turbo. I've only noticed when I look at the species XP. Alright, what are you learning? You are learning Sharp Fang, which means we can get rid of Claw Attack. 1 level away from Digivolution. Very, very cool. Shark Fan admittedly didn't get much use, and we're finally at this bloody TO. 22 hours into the game. Probably a little bit less. Yep, he blasted us for being late. Kill everyone. Wait, we got bonuses. Yo, this was a battle royale? We got like privileges for showing up late? There's 2 people left. This is such a poorly run tournament. I didn't get penalized for showing up late. The others cleaned up and I just get to collect this chicken dinner off of no effort of my own. You'll love to see it. Wouldn't it be nice to have more of the 7 demon lords besides just Lucimon? Yeah, the game definitely does like cut like some interesting Digimon out and then have a lot of like really wild Digimon you weren't expecting. You know what? Let's try our new energy shot. Lots of damage. Yeah, Lilithmon's there. She's a boss in one of the species quests, and she is a fodder source of dark or holy, whichever one she is. She is a fodder source of energy in one of the late game dungeons. So we'll be seeing a lot of Lilithmon eventually. Alright, can Kari do 45% of Marine Devimon's health with 1 move? With a critical, she can. Ugh. What an annoyingly long quest. You know what? There is only one of you. Go again. One more time. Was it worth it? Was it worth it? Was it worth it? I'm gonna annihilate you. I'm gonna absolutely delete you from the server. Know your place, trash. Gundam learned a new move. Gundam has learned Dramon Claw, which means... I'll probably just get rid of Gap. Sharp Claw's not useful to us actually because we have Air Cutter. Outside of resistances, there's really no reason to use it. Nothing here. Permalingus says redeems posture check. You got it, Chief. Sat up straight, I shall be. What's that? Way over there. Gotta keep the squad healthy, you know it. What's not healthy is my mental right now, having to deal with Macro C. I hate this place. I hate this place because of this mission. Gotta love though that I can finally start getting a Digimon that has a trait for giving extra XP, and it's a mega level Digimon that has the ability to hit 5 spaces, 4 spaces, and has a move that causes sleep on 3 spaces. And it's mega level, so in order to actually grind it at a reasonable rate, and by reasonable rate I mean 5% per encounter, I gotta actually take a different tamer test. How am I supposed to get anything done? I don't think this area is in Dusk. What must be nice. Once again, Dawn players stay losing. Or if it is in Dusk, you just haven't unlocked it yet because you haven't done the species missions that are after the plot. Idiot. Why did I go this way? You know what? For my own sake, it's time to enact. It's time to enact Operation Chill Music and not be here. Star Wars Starfighter game got announced. That's cool. And was that necessary? No, but we're in tilt mode. We're in tilt mode where we just Gurunjoha a bunch of stuffs. No, I do not want to check the farm results. Oh, I did it again, chat. I did it again. Alright, we're getting... You hoping its UI is all out of the cockpit? That would be pretty cool. Oh my days. There's literally nothing over here. I don't even know why I went this direction. It's always the one Digimon by itself that decided that we have to interact. I want to interact. I want to play a one person fighting game. No, of course, now that I said that it was always one person. Bloody Digimon. It's weird though that they're advertising you can unlock things. I bet they're gonna advertise how you can skip the grind, Kappa. I actually don't know where I'm going. I'm losing my freaking mind. No, get me out, please. Where are you? This is gonna be an edited out dip out for the VOD. I know that much. I say VOD, but for... Where are we? Battlefront space only. Was the dogfighting good in Battlefront? gone the wrong way again, haven't I? No. It's this way. Like, have I just missed something? I feel really stupid. I felt like it was go right. But we looked and found that that wasn't the case, so... I guess the Digimon spawns in there after, because I definitely have memories of stuff happening there. Alright, new skill, cure poison. Wait. Level is Dave. Alright, Dave's in the farm. I'll probably sort that out after. Ruin is hit level 35. Apologies for the more muted tone of this area. This area just tilts me unbelievably. Just from it being mazy. And just a lot of Digimon, and also none of the XP is useful XP. It's just trash. Like Aquan stuff is often so useless. Like, I can't think of a single Aquan Digimon that I'm like, yeah, I'm like going out of my way to do something about this. Damn you, Abidramon. Damn you to hell for this. NFS. Oh, Need for Speed. Yeah, Need for Speed was solid. I don't know where I'm going. I came from over there, didn't I? So let's go this way. Oh my god. Well, there it is, chat. That song was called The Color of Happiness. I can tell you whatever color it is ain't what I'm feeling right now. It's the color of something. Wait, actually blue is the color of sadness. That's why P3 is all blue. Switch your phone now in bed? Fair enough. Thank you for still sticking around. There you are, let's do this. I'm sorry, Pokemon. I just am incompetent and couldn't find you. If I stop commenting, you know why? That's fair. I'm just gonna, like, just annihilate this man. This jacked pufferfist. That's because you're beating your meat. Fair enough, you know? Hope it's a good time, homie. EA Sports showing a bunch of Liverpool. I mean, they know who they're appealing to. That's going to raise his defense because, you know, I didn't want to get out of this fast. Gotta polish the mid piece. Very important. See, Jack, that's how they know. A pufferfish with arms, metal knuckles, and a metal helmet. And some proper guns on him. Yo, the double 69? Haha. funny meme. Ugh. The longest part of this entire mission wasn't even playing the damn fights. It was just running around like an ass. Alright, that's a bunch of useless XP. Whoa, I lost. You're so strong. Here, you can have this Digicoral. Alright, I got Digicoral. Thank you very much. I can't believe we got FIFA 20. I was really worried 19 FIFAs would be too many. Alright, let's get out of here. I really need a 3 space move. Oh hey, Skate 4. Why? Oh, you had so long to release Skate 4. You had so long to release Skate 4 and you waited until after Sony. Wait, it wasn't even Sony. Next Games Gen announced a different Skate game. You were like, oh man. We should really have made Skate 4. You had all decade to make Skate 4. They had all decade to make Skate 4 and they waited until a competitor, Skate XL, was out. Literally the only announcement without sleepers was Skate 4. I mean, that speaks volumes of all the other games. But also, I'm just annoyed. Imagine waiting for the year that Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 Remastered are coming out, a new successor to Skate, Skate XL, has been announced, and you were like, now's the time that we should do Skate. You had all decade to dominate the skate market, and you screwed up. Alright, well, that's not what I want at all. I cannot be bothered with buff moves right now. I just want... Like, I'm cool. I'm happy that Skate 4, you know, exists, but I'm just mad. I'm also upset for the developer that's making Skate XL, because yeah, like Tony Hawk Pro Skater coming out is like, you know, that's cool, but you at least with XL, you're hitting a different audience. And I think it's super unfair to the dudes that made XL that they're getting screwed by this game release pretty much. Because Pro Skater is obviously a different kind of skate. It's like a different kind of skate, so you know, it's not that bad. I want to test out this one on the left, the one on the right, and see if that is actually, like, if I wasn't tripping. For goodness sake. Just make the board a little bit too big for Eli's living room. Oh boy. Man, that skate would be a lot of fun on a board. I'm checking over here to see if this is actually where I want a Digimon. I beg. No, actually, your kind has wronged me. I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for one of you. You die to the maximum extent that I can output. Alright, never mind. I'm thinking of a different quest. I do not know where this... It was Metal Seadramon. I do not know where he is. EA giving away free games? Are they trash? Wait. I've been here enough times to know this is the wrong way. Yeah, the maps have a billion dead ends because of side quests. It's... Well, I'm glad that they're acknowledging that we are almighty and all powerful. There it is. Okay, I was right. He was in this area. Burnout Paradise is one of them. That could be cool. Bloody hell. How much time have we spent in the macro sea? Wowee. Please cease your pathetic existence, Digimon. Scum. Take me down to the PS4 city. Hey, aren't you that tamer Eli? I always wanted to challenge you, so I'm gonna give it my all. Alright, you do you, man. I'm like ultra mad, so unfortunately I will not be fun to fight against. You see, I'm just gonna do this. You see how this is cool and it reduces your resistances? Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's gonna do that. And see, what I'm gonna do here is I'm also gonna lower your defense. There's your defense. You see how your defense has been lowered? That's kind of sad, isn't it? Well, the reason I'm doing this is because this is going to be the only 3 moves you get hit by for the entire thing. You see how this crit? Because she crits for no reason, like all the time. Ooh, look at the lack of damage you did. So if you thought that hurt the first time, what if I did it again? Are you having fun yet? Give her a crit ring. I just want to make sure that you're trying to speak English and not English there. Just got to clarify. Just making sure that I'm getting the instructions correct. Making sure I know what you want from me here. You know, I just got to cover all options. Alright. Oh, it's a giveaway? I don't know why I thought EA would be like good about something. Unravel and Unravel 2 is cool. Mostly Unravel 2. Mirror's Edge I'd play. I play Mirror's Edge. Mirror's Edge is cool. Yeah, that's... Nah. Nah. PS2 Titanfall would be cool if it didn't happen as a PS Plus monthly. Yeah. Dang, that's a spicy take. Alright, look at me, we did it. Now do we have to go back to the TO? Mino has learned Instant Blow. Which is basically just get rid of Light Tackle. Yeah, Titanfall 2's campaign was fantastic. Wow, Eli, you're just how they say. I enjoyed fighting you. You enjoyed fighting me? How? What place in the queue are you? Ooh. Well, it's a 15-minute queue. All things considered, that's not bad. So now we just need to make it all the way back to the TO. And I'll be honest with you, chat. I'm just going to save us all the effort. And I'm just going to begin turbo mode. Because we have been here far too long. There's only so long I can hold my breath underwater. This is the wrong direction, isn't it? Yeah, this is the wrong direction. I've done it again. Yeah, Palette Amazon's not great either. I'm not looking forward to the Birdman quest. Which direction was it? It was go... I think it was go this way. I, however, am not afraid to engage some form of musical overlay and then just blitz through this, because I think this would have been way more tedious if I'd stubbornly stuck to not using one of the DS Pro's lesser known but very, very useful features that is underutilized and actually absent from regular DS's. It cut the cost a lot by removing the turbo feature. No, I think you don't get... I think, yes, you get stuck, but this is bullshit. Like, straight up. Like, this quest line should not exist. This sea should not exist. This area is awful. Yes, this is definitely a Digicarl and a Digimarine. Please, with the sea egg, you are the winner. Congratulations. Thank you. Just get me out. Just get me out. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I would have been done. And before I left prematurely, well, I would just off myself. I mean, that'd be the end of the stream. All right. Well, that's is because I had the game muted. I didn't even find out if I didn't even hear like the chime. Digimon, where were you? Sup, dickhead. Sorry for the trouble, but I heard about the battle. You won. Thanks to you, the tournament was a success. We're all very happy. Now go get your order to the Shine Center. I'm gonna beat you to death, you crab bitch. Lobster. Oh, a scale shield for the Aquan Digimon I'm never gonna use. Jesus. Alright, let's go, let's go back. Its all name is Redeemed Hydrate. Well, to think about the ocean I'm never going back to. Alright, how are we doing for... They are level... Ooh. Ooh. I know I saved recently, but... No, I didn't save recently, never mind. Lich King, are you still here? I believe you were the one that wanted to see how it all works. I don't know if Connor's already done DNA on stream, but... Yeah, I've saved. DNA Digivolution. Gundam. Wait, am I... You know what? I meant to press Special Digivolve, that's why I was confused. Gundam... DNA Digivolve. With... Mino. To Pyildramon. There we go. We have our graceful Pyildramon. So there is our first DNA Digivolution of the stream. LSD has joined the mother-in-laws. Alright, so now we have an extra space on our party. Which means Guilmon can now join the team. Because we will need a Gallantmon in order to synthesize our burst mode. However, still going to be a while off for burst modes. to be honest, I could probably take Rise off the team for a bit because... No, what I'll do is I will... I'll put Gilmon on the team. I thought you weren't using the Forbidden Gallantmon. So I'm not going to use the Forbidden Gallantmon, which is Gallantmon Crimson mode. However, regular Gallantmon is 100% on the table. I'm only using Gallantmon so I can fuse him for Shine Greymon Burst mode. I'm not going to be using Gallantmon to Digivolve to Crimson mode because... No. Sad boy Digimon. I'm going to keep Rise on my party for one last Yeehar. And then after that, I'm going to call it quits and I'm going to take him off my team. Put a new Digimon on because the way I see it, because I can't get the materials for Ruin mode, there's no point in forcibly taking up a slot with Rise Greymon right when I can just throw him in one of the islands where he can chill, get a bunch of XP. I believe Dimdirk is dragon based, so I'll throw him on Dimdirk, let him level up and stuff. Beef up the food if I need to. In this aptitude is a level cap. In Cyber Sleuth, it determines your individual stat caps. In this, there's no stat caps. Okay. That makes sense. Okay, so we want to do our advancement exam. Entry fee will be 2,000 bits. We can afford that. Alright. Enter your name and go wait in the waiting room. You could get every Digimon to all 99 stats. Yeah, you can. Are you ready to go to the battle stage? I am indeed. Eli, you're here. I'm Wampy, the test supervisor. Give it your best shot. La 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 la. Alright, I feel good. Are you ready? If you win, you'll be a Silver Tamer. Do your best. Now we'll begin the Silver Tamer test. Ready? Go! Alright, chat. Let's rank up to Silver. We have a Parasimon, Millenniumon, and Vademon. So, 2 ultimate level Digimon and... Isn't Moon Millenniumon a... Isn't Moon Millenniumon an ultimate level Digimon? That would be pretty funny. Moon Millenniumon is mega level, fair enough. I'm gonna take out Vademon first because he seems most likely to give stat problems. Electric Bind does 1 damage and drained 1 and paralyzed. Stun Whipping, 1 damage and paralyze. You know, I think we're good for Silver. Alright, so he's paralyzed, but he only took 3 damage despite getting hit by all of them. I was hitting Millenniumon with dark moves and doing like 300. Dang. You do be busted. Alright, so there's Vademon off the field. His ability to do double para was kind of what I was worried about, so I'm taking him off the field. Nano Break, is that defense down? That is defense down. I'm just gonna go and Joha, to be honest. Fair. I'm only gonna Holy Arrow you just to stop you from doing damage to me. It is impressive the step up though from bronze to ultimate, like from bronze to silver. It's quite impressive. The jump. Wait, Parasimon is Mega? I thought it was ultimate level. It looks like 2 ultimate level and a Mega level Digimon. My favorite Digimon is Flamedramon is probably... It's the Vmon line is probably the fairest way of putting it, because I love Vmon just as Digimon. I love him as a partner Digimon for Davis. I love Vmon. It's part of why he's Pog. Flamedramon is one of sort of like Blaziken for me, where I think he's one of the coolest Digimon out there, and I love him dearly. So he's usually my go-to for being the favorite, but then there's also Imperial Dramon and Imperial Dramon Fighter mode specifically, and Paladin mode, and I love them a lot as well. So that's where it's like, it's a lot of the Vmon line. Most of my favorite Digimon are from Vmon related Digimon. So it's probably Vmon's line. If I had to pick one, I would probably say Flamedramon. Because as much as I do like Imperial Dramon, I think Flamedramon is just way cooler. He was like the first like Digimon that I hyper fixated on. And also in Digimon Rumble Arena 2, you go Vmon, Flamedramon, Imperial Dramon Fighter mode. So, you know, it's just it's an all-around good time. In this, it's the Mega for the Dadamon line for some reason. Fair enough. Alright, everyone leveled up a bunch of times. We have learned Giga Breath. So yet again, another 2-space move, still missing that crucial 3-spacer. Rising Ray, finally getting some solid moves out here. And now we'll get rid of Middle Tackle, as its coverage is pretty useless to us. Winner, Eli! Congratulations, you're strong. Now that you're a silver tamer, you'll have to take on more responsibility. Keep up the good work. Good, from now on, you're a silver tamer. Congratulations. Jack, would that by any chance be the Gabumon with the no fur? Harukenimon can't digivolve for some reason? Oh, okay. Tamer rank went up. Good going, Eli. There's still some paperwork, so just sign here. Thanks. Good luck to you. Alright, now let's go get our rewards for being silver. But first, our tamer points. Eli, you did it. You saved up some tamer points. We got a belt machine, which can be used in our farm. Come again when your tamer points go up. And Bancho Leomon. Oh, a silver tamer? You did well. Here's a gift from the Union. Right, it's not Gabumon without the fur. It is Gabumon without the fur. Do not know why I listen to you. Come again when your tamer rank goes up. Alright. That is another glorious 10,000 bits. We went 8,000 positive from doing our silver rank in addition to everything that we got. Bless stream. I'll bless the stream. I mean, stream's already seen it. I'm sure they've all accidentally clicked on it. There we go. There's the Gabumon without the fur. Stare into its existence. Yeah, it's a tragic Digimon. Omnimon is probably your favorite. He's a solid lad. He's also just kind of baller, especially in the movie. Your next emote is gonna be Gabumon without the fur. I respect it. Why am I getting a message? He looks, I mean, yeah, that's very true. I mean, he is made of two basic, just straight up mech Digimon. Although War Greymon's like this tall. Man is a short lad. We are in the home. All right, give us your top 3 then, Lich. All right, you didn't hit max aptitude, which is actually good. Oh wow, this whole line basically just requires you to have gotten Gilmon. Level 21, so we'll just Digivolve you at max level. Jumbo Gamimon. Fair. I don't know why I went back into that menu. How are you doing, Pyildramon? We can now check the Digivolution route. Pyildramon, as you can see, can never go back to what it was. But in order to go into fighter mode, we have to have gone into dragon mode first. So we're going to need a lot of dragon type Digimon. So yeah, we're gonna go to Dramon first, and then we're gonna go back. Still 14 levels off. Attack 270 and Holy 13,000. Still quite a ways to go. And just look at the lacking of Holy. Yeah, there's nothing there, so still a lot to grind, but we do our best. Let's actually take a look at the Digimon that are in the farm as well. The homies be chilling. Just gonna raise their defense because we can. Or we're gonna lower their defense apparently. We're gonna hit so hard with the Pico Hammer that we just straight up just brain the Digimon. Let's pump to a nice round 100. Dover, how much damage can you take? How is your defense looking? You blocking correctly? Dover successfully down backed. You got opened up the first time, but it's okay. And Lich training not going so well. You might have the combat hat. And there you have it. Can anyone Digivolve? The lads are looking excellent. Fork out the 75. You want Gap? Should at least wait till you're streaming next, so that way the notifications pop. Also, defo don't do it anonymously, so that way you can get a cool sub gifter badge, like because I have mine actually. Like I can actually have a sub gifter badge, and as you gift more and more, that will just get bigger and stronger, which is cool. So defo don't do it. He's just standing there, furless. Get a Digivolution here. You have way more choices. You got 25 via FFZ. The others I don't think are... Lupe was the other one that I cared about, but I don't think he'll be able to Digivolve yet. Yep, level 19. He does have the Beast XP, which is nice. So just 2 more levels. We'll let him hit level 21 before he Digivolve him though. And Lich, I'd be surprised if you could Digivolve. And we want to go down the Guapamon route. Yeah, I think that's basically what we're gonna call it. What does yours turn into? Oh yeah, that's a good shout, Jack. That's a good shout. We checked that one more time. Jamie was wasting my time, so I was just having to split attention, unfortunately. You know what? Before we do that, let's get some gains. You got 4 arms. Let's put them to use. You hear the mash, the gameplay that's happening. All right, so wanna use does not have proper form right now. I'm gonna assume this is Juice Boy though, because yep, that was Juice Boy, because his attack is so hard. You know, made a mistake with that first rep, but 204 on Jack. And Darugamon is slowly gonna head towards something. I don't know, to be honest. Maybe Dorugoramon. You know what, Aizen hit the gym. Oh yeah, we'll digivolve Aizen back into Patamon because it was actually Patamon that was wanted. It's all in the name. Was it you that wanted Patamon as Aizen? Because this was definitely a requested Digimon, but I can't remember who requested it. Okay, good. I'm glad that I at least remembered that. Ooh, luckily that only overwrote 1 letter. Alright, let me know if you want that to go down the entire route of Angemon, because we can make it happen. But now we check the boys. So still a little bit off. We have blue Mega Kabuterimon and red Mega Kabuterimon. Those might be a bit difficult because I'm actually going to have them in my party to let them level up, but that can wait for a little bit. And the same will obviously go for Juice Boy. But clearly one needs to go red, one needs to go blue. It's possible, it may happen. If I have to make the decision, then we'll see. But blue is just so not useful. I don't even think blue can digivolve to anything further, so I wouldn't even want to do that to one of them. I would probably want them both to go red and just them to go down different mega routes. I'll take red because Liverpool in it. Respectable, Jack. Wait, no, I said that the Union quest was the next thing I was going to be done. So, you've timed out Jamie, even though he's not here. Wait, is Jamie even in chat? Is Jamie in chat? He does not appear to be here. It is okay though. Next time you're in chat and Jamie's here, the moment you show up, you hit like the boy. You see Jamie in chat. You hit him with the smug, and then you hit him with the boy. And I'll remember the secret code word, and without saying anything, Jamie, bam, gone instantly. You got it, Chief. Just remember the secret code word, and his ass banned immediately. All right, so we shall save outside of the Union because it is time. Now, you got your Eli Smug and you got your Eli Boy. Both of them part of the tier 1 sub package. I will do after I finish streaming, Jack. I'm just going to send the raid over to someone else. And Juice Boy Heady with the blue. Yeah, that's perfect. Happy with the blue, excellent. So we now know which direction the Kabuterimons mons are going to go. Thank you to everyone that tuned in, stuck around, chatted, chilled. It's actually just going to be a timeout. It's not going to be a ban. So Jamie, with channel points in this in my stream, you have the ability to do many things. You can make me drink, you can adjust my posture, highlight a message. There's some other stuff on there I've genuinely forgotten. And there's the ability to time out other people for no reason, just time them out for 5 minutes. However, my man, my mod, my boy, KnT Mini, Jamie, Mini Kill, Jam, a man of many names, he requires a little bit extra bunts to time him out. So he has a special command just for him for timing him out. Think he's been too active in chat? Time him out. He just got off of being timed out in chat? Time him out again. It does go down 50 seconds every time he gets timed out per stream, and it is a maximum of 5 times per stream. However, it's fun. Just time out Jamie for no reason. So next time, immediate timeout. Once the secret code word is pushed, immediate timeout. And people from this chat will know why he gets timed out. When he's confused as to why nobody redeemed anything and he gets immediately timed out, y'all will know. But thank you also, Same Doom, for the follow at the beginning of the stream and for sticking around the entire time. I know we didn't get a huge amount done, and there was the entire macro C. This is like one of the worst ones to follow for, unfortunately. But we'll be going straight into plot next time. It is now a Friday, which means, as per usual, I don't know when I'm supposed to go live. So I'm going to check my schedule, because that will let us know what time you should be expecting me. I don't actually know. Does the new Twitch convert schedules into local time, or does it just show what's going on? Because I don't know where my mum's schedule is. Once again, we have had one of those streams. We have had one of those streams where we have grossly overshot. A body has been discovered. Let us thank the boy. Everyone give thanks to KenOJ. The big thanks. Thanks for the Pride Rise. The big Pride Rise. He has gifted another 5 subaroonies. So we got Alpha Kenny, V2, Same Doom, and Aquariusus joining the Dirklings. Welcome. You'll be able to get excellent use of the various emotes the next time we're in stream, which is not going to be at 9 o'clock in the morning. I can tell you that for a fact. We have once again overshot the amount of time we're supposed to be in stream for again. How far off are we from Sonic Riders? Well, Jack, I'm gonna let you do the maths on that one. But we are sitting at 30 sub points, which means if you wanted to achieve the forbidden game, that is another 70. So once again, I am safe.